Today on this video, I will be discussing whether or not it's better to, as a VTuber, stream either on YouTube or Twitch. Now, in my personal experiences, I have streamed on both YouTube and Twitch, and I will be kind of sharing my personal experiences on both sites and make it as quickly as I possibly can and straight to the point. The first thing that I will say, though, is if you do have the opportunity to multi-stream using a program called Restream, I highly recommend it. There is a few things that I will say about it, and other people will say the same thing about how multi-streaming on both Twitch and YouTube is kind of hard to do because of the two cultures and how they clash when you especially put them together. And of course, one of the big things that is talked about with multi-streaming is people will never see your chats on YouTube if they're from Twitch or vice versa. However, the way that I've experienced this is if you use Restream in OBS, or use, I guess, Restream's chat extension that they have on their webpage, they do have a little bot that you can toggle on. And when you use that bot, it will transfer YouTube sent chats over to Twitch and Twitch sent chats over to YouTube's chat. It's a very helpful, very great chat bot, might I add, because it then takes the two cultures, or the con of that other people say, that you won't be able to interact with chat as well because, you know, you'll have two completely separate conversations. It combines it all into the same chat room, essentially. I've been multi-streaming for quite a while now, and it's a good way of essentially knowing whether or not Twitch, YouTube, or whatever website that's available for you is the one for you to focus on. But let's say you cannot multi-stream, which I definitely would recommend it if your internet, I should say, could handle it. If your internet cannot handle multi-streaming, which probably won't be able to for at least 95% of people who are just starting out, then what can Twitch offer compared to YouTube? And which one would I recommend? This is a debate that goes on throughout not just VTubers, but streamers in general. It's hard to essentially point at which site will give you the better deals, the better experience. It's a hard bargain that you yourself, the streamer, have to choose. Twitch offers a lot once you hit affiliate stage. Getting affiliate is not super hard. You can get it roughly in a week if you have connections. YouTube, it's a little harder to make money off of streaming alone because you have to hit 1,000 subscribers and have a crap ton of public watch time, which is hard to accumulate just by streaming on the side. The best way that I could guide you to one or the other is, do you want to just stream? Do you want to just focus on streaming? Or do you want to focus on streaming, creating content, creating videos, shorts, clips, all the 10 yards? Because if you want to focus on just streaming and just the streaming aspect alone and just want to do it on the side and interact with whoever may join in, then Twitch will probably be the one for you because of the ability to just pick up the stream and go for it and be able to interact with viewers, well, maybe a little better than YouTube in my opinion. The one thing about Twitch, though, that YouTube does differently as a streaming service is Twitch is known for lurking for viewers rather than interacting. As a viewer of VTubers myself, or streamers in general, whenever I'm on Twitch, I mostly find myself lurking streams instead of kind of engaging or interacting. And that's not to say anything bad about the said streamers, that's just Twitch is more of a lurkable space, and you will easily see that when you look at some of the bigger-ish kind of streamers with like 50 or 60 viewers, maybe higher than that, but they don't have as much interaction going on in chat. But that's because most of those said viewers are lurkers. Whereas on YouTube, you can easily have 10 viewers in chat, and all 10 of them, for the most part, will be also chatting. So whether or not you really want to chat with people is also another thing that you have to look at. However, we get into the fun part of talking about YouTube and Twitch. Discoverability. Discoverability is a hot topic to talk about for these two websites. Discoverability on YouTube, in my opinion, is a lot harder to accomplish when you're focusing mainly on streaming. You have to really rely on shorts, videos, compilations, other stuff. You gotta rely on being able to multi-focus on both streaming and content creation as a whole. Whereas on Twitch, the only discoverability will be when you're online streaming, or if you're throwing yourself out there onto Twitter, which also may not give you the same amount of success. Twitch is arguably harder to find discoverability as a streamer because you aren't being recommended while you're offline, whereas YouTube, your streams, your videos, all that will be recommended if it hits the algorithm to a plethora of people who have seen similar content. But in my eyes, it feels like Twitch's discoverability is not as bad as people think. I've had a lot of new viewers and unique viewers pop on into my streams and stuff like that. Sometimes a 2-3 hour stream could hit upwards of 100 unique viewers. I don't think I could say the same with YouTube. If some of my YouTube streams were to hit like 100 to 200 unique viewers, I'd probably be like in the thousands of subscribers by now. YouTube's discoverability and trying to get on the algorithm really relies on you wanting to also make videos and funny moments and compilations and pretty much anything that has to do with not streaming. To wrap this video basically all up, I can't tell you whether or not it's better to stream on Twitch or YouTube. If you can multi-stream, if your internet can handle it, I would recommend trying that out for at least a few months. 3 months at least, to get a grasp on whether or not Twitch is doing you more favors with the same stream, or if YouTube is doing you more favors compared to Twitch. If you cannot multi-stream because of internet or power of your computer or something like that, the decision of whether or not you want to go on Twitch or YouTube also relies on if you want to focus on making videos or if you just want to focus on streaming. I'll let you decide that for yourself. I've been Wyatt Natus. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care.